a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Gators will kick this away to get us going here. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
To start the game off by this defense. The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Aurora. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Aurora. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Wrap down the middle. It's Diaz. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Play action here on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after that previous play. Incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Touchdown, Auburn. Way too much speed in that play.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire...
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Receiver makes the grab, and they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. QB decides to keep it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on the design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grabbed by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
You're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Short game, what's going to be the final play of the first period. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him into the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Cut right near the sideline for a big gain. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. The defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Looking to throw again. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Always have to be careful on the side.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Quarterback still with the football. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a quick route. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and
10. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Good enough for the first down to the 37. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. Throwing off play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and they put 6 more on the board.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half working with a lead.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They'll get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's an out route, the catch made. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the sideline. It's Gay.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the energy really building now, but if they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Diaz. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback drops back on 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Diaz. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 10, set to kick it off.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He escapes the pocket. And his first throw here is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Catch is made down the middle. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, knocked right through.
That makes the score Florida 53, Auburn 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're going to run the option. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. And the Gators offense retakes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here. And it's caught! Touchdown, Gators!
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. Looking for a man. And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to scramble now. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Deep shot toward the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's...
He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Florida. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Scanning the field. It's Chavez. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Receivers are bunched together. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's a shotgun run call. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team.